frustrated when playing against him because he just there's no rush, you know. He's just like, oh, like there's 8 minutes on the clock. I mean, he wouldn't time someone out, but he definitely like takes his time and he doesn't force interaction if he doesn't have to.
Right.
So
that's great to hear because Ed is also an equally patient player, I would say. So we're gonna see how 2 patient players clash right now on Fountain Dreams Game 1. Starting off with some Ed back airs. Ed has played this matchup many times in his life. We have a number of Peaches here, I think 3 in the top 10. None of them quite like Ears. Ears is a breed of his own. Better punish.
Ooh, but really solid start by Costa though. Racking up 96%. This is exactly what you have to do. You have to witch. You have to. Oh, the edge cancel that drill. That's so sick.
Yeah.
But you basically have to force Peach into a position where you're holding center.
Yeah.
And you just have to whiff punish her over and over again. There's no huge combos. I mean, you can rest dash attack if they like dash attack your shield, but honestly, there's not a bunch of rest setups like up tilt or up air perhaps, back air occasionally.
Yep.
But a lot of this is just like war of attrition, and unfortunate for Peach, Puff has so many tools that can just straight up beat Peach's options. Like Nair just beats turn up.
Right.
Turn up just vanishes.
It just eats it.
And grabs are so strong in this matchup too. Like Puff's forward and back throw. They don't. I mean, forward throw can't really kill Peach until like high percent. I think back throw is one of the only throws with fixed knockback in the game. If not,
who's back throw?
Puff's back throw.
I had no idea that was true.
Yeah, it's fixed knockback every time.
That's why it's so good on spaces at low percent, isn't it?
Yep. It's kind of like how Foxes shine. This fixed knockback. Like,
that's really interesting. Puff has such bizarre throws, and then smash you on the 4th throw. I mean, who came up with this character?
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. But up air is also so strong in this matchup. It's not as good versus Peach as it is versus like Samus or Marth, but you can definitely cheese Peach with some pretty low percent kills that you don't normally get. Also, that was smart. You have to DI the down throw behind you or behind Peach.
Yeah, of course. No follow-up if you do that, I assume. I did not know Ed had that technology with a down air and up smash.
Single hit drill up smash. It's all good, dude. As long it'll connect as long as the last hit connects.
I see.
So if like the first hit connects and then the rest doesn't, it's not confirmed. But if you get like even just like a single hit, you can get grab or up smash. Sometimes even rest depending on the character.
Right. And I remember reading Mango's guide long ago on the Peach matchup.
Mango's Puff stuff.
And one of the things he said is, I'm not going to use his exact words because they might not be safe for the stream, but he said something along the lines of, just rest, what's she going to do, right?
Yeah.
But I don't see that many rests in the matchup, but are there any notable setups that Ears should be watching out for?
So a lot of newer Peaches like to just dash attack incessantly, and Ears is smart enough not to do that. Speaking of which, he's also...
so rest out of shield, dash attack is...
Yeah, you can always rest dash attack out of shield. You can up tilt.
Wow, what a... Oh, man.
Wow. That's there's a concept called adaptation, and Costa has a tenuous grasp on said concept. Ooh, that could have been a rest, dude.
Could it have been a rest? It seemed a little bit low there.
That absolutely could have been a rest.
Okay. With the double jump or just at the peak of his first jump?
With the double jump.
Okay.
Peach is definitely still in hit stun.
It's brutal.
We're gonna have good percent, but this Ears has kind of snuck his way to the beginning. He's Costa was using so many back airs, was being so meticulous, and now I think Costa feels like he needs to approach because of the way that Ears is playing.
Okay.
Like I kind of talked about earlier, and I think Ears is gonna take this game if Costa doesn't immediately adjust.
Yep, the turnips have been. Costa's not been avoiding the turnips so easily.
You see what he's traded? I mean, he's gonna die. So, ooh, all right, and he beats the forward air.
And a lot of impatience from Ed coming back on stage there. I don't think that Puff really has an excuse to try and force his way back on stage that quickly.
He was much more patient game, or like the first couple stocks than he was the rest of that game. So I think that Costa can absolutely do it. I think that he needs to. I think he needs to just take a breather and realize that like Peach doesn't if Peach draws turnips, Peach can mess up Jigglypuff, like turn up to forward air, turn up to nair. There's a lot of really cool stuff that Peach can do to Jigglypuff when she has turnips. However, if Puff is holding center in a really effective fashion, it's so hard for Peach to draw turnips without like eating a back air or two. So.
Patrick linked a video, optimal punish. We'll watch it later, Patrick.
Oh, is it the Armada? I believe Armada up throws a Stitch and then nair. Oh my God! Speaking of Stitch. But yeah, I believe Armada up there's a Stitch and then nairs the Puff into the Stitch.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. Ears kind of not quite walking away with this, but I see a lot of confidence, and because it's confidence, I think he's figured out a lot of answers. What Costa needs to do. Oh, also, really sick rest ups. Not a lot of people know about. You can Puff's Nair auto cancels.
Yeah.
And you can do Nair into rest at low percent.
The king.
Peach. Yeah. Yeah, the king popularized that one.
Yeah.
That one, Nair to grab.
Oh, great forward air. Air dodge on stage. You don't need air dodge there. You can just go to ledge or try and find his way, but Ears just covered ledge so well that Ed felt desperate to get back on stage, and he was ready with the forward air.
Excellent number by Ed. I think if he does these forward airs a little bit later, I'll put Peach at a much better position. I think he's doing these forward airs a little bit early, so it's harder for him to get whiff punishes without Peach still in hit stun. So,
yeah.
Alrighty, good forward air. But yeah, as you can see, he just knocks him away, draws a turn up, goes back to neutral. It's very patient, very calculated, very systematic. Ooh, and here's an unfortunate SD.
What was he going for there, do you think?
I think fast fall to ledge.
Fast fall.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get,
Barely rolls out of that down smash.
I think he thought he was gonna get poked, but this is Ed's chance. Peach at 20%. This is a really juicy combo percent. You can get up tilt to back air to rest.
Up tilt, back air rest. Okay, I've been looking for that.
Dude, it is so sick.
I don't know if Ed's gonna know about that combo, but maybe he'll watch the set and learn something new. And there is a rest.
Nice up tilt. Oh, sick.
And
he dies off the top, so
yeah,
no punish.
No punish. Even game. Now, I want to see Ed playing more defensively here. Oftentimes, he'll get in a position like this. Game 2, he's down one game, and
then just rush in. Ooh, okay, excellent grab. That's exactly what he needs to do.
Okay, this is good.
Because you see that if Peach even tries to swing and Puff's patient enough, she just eats like 20% off stage.
Yeah, and Ears with the cerebral recovery, as always. He stayed high every single time against Phil, who was covering low. As Ed was jumping out there with the back air, his Ears immediately dropped down and regained center stage.
Yep.
And it feels bad when you go from being in an edge guard position.
Bad DI by Ears, and Ed is up. Alrighty.
Okay, Ed.
This is where you need to just get tiny little hits. Like there, I think you should have just gone to forward air and just backed off, and then just wait for Peach to approach. You can get another poke. Maybe when you understand what Peach is trying to go for, you can go in a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think when you get them to last stock, you just have to chip at them.
Right.
And force them to approach you. Because that's where not only the biggest punishes come from, but just like the easiest pokes. Ooh, okay, good DI. You're still hanging in there.
I'm gonna bet that Patrick linked the video where they do the Phantom down smash on Puff.
Okay, Ears ties it up, dude. And Peach is basically out of rest percent. Yeah, absolutely now. But he still has a 50% lead.
Oh, catches that air dodge.
This is so
I love
crucial.
it. And a great drip back on the forward air there, so he doesn't get hit by the down smash. Somehow doesn't get shield poked at all there. Now he's taking a few hits.
And Ears is kind of spamming a little bit, trying to go for a shield grab. This is not a good position. But,
yeah.
We know that Jigglypuff is Jigglypuff, so anything's possible if you get her to like 70%.
Great sharking.
Ooh, awesome up air.
Yeah. Another good shark.
I think that'll be it. Yep.
Wow.
Alrighty.
1-1.
Ed takes game 2. I think we're going to Yoshi's or FD, I think.
Yoshi's or FD, so what's the ban from Ed? He said ban Yoshi's.
Ban Yoshi's. Alright, so probably going to FD then.
And what's good about FD for Peach, do you think?
So, Puff has an excellent job using weak hits to knock down Peach on platforms, and you can do like weak forward air into up air and get really low kills. Like if you have Peach on like top platform of Battlefield, you can do like weak forward air into up air, and it kills her like 100%.
Okay.
So not only does FD give a lot of space for Peach to draw turn-ups when she knocks Puff off stage, but it's a lot harder for Puff to put Peach in these really aerially compromising positions.
Okay, I see. There's a dot eye right off the bat, but nobody gets it by. Okay, but it's back.
Catches it.
And disappears before anyone takes the, what is it, 13%?
Yep.
I'm making that up. So Ed's sticking to the backer plan and kind of drifting with Peach, just hoping to outspace everything Peach does.
Ooh, excellent grab.
Yep. Great shark.
I think Ed's figured out a lot of answers that not necessarily things that he had in the first game, but things that he was doing in the first game that he can now apply to Ears now that the set's progressed.
What a dominant stock by Puff.
Yeah, that was outstanding. And now all Puff needs to do is have to hold center. He's being so impatient when he has a lead. I think that just like single pokes is a lot more nerve-wracking for people too.
Absolutely, yeah. Going in will allow Puff or Ears to get one of his maybe 30 or 40% combos, and suddenly he's within range of killing up a bear or something like that. So.
Like I think going in with Puff is excellent, but it has to be a mix-up.
Okay. Like
that can't be your game plan. Like, oh, I'm just gonna like rain hellfire on Peach.
Yeah.
You know.
And Ed has been so great in this game, especially covering where Ears wants to go with recovery, covering those like he's gonna down air here, and Ed just gets him with the up air every time, right?
One more up air, I think we'll do it.
One more.
Not from there, but
Okay, an up smash might have been for choice there.
Up smash is much better, but ooh, almost gets it. Ears with an outstanding back air though.
And this is looking dire for Ears.
Yeah, Ears needs to wrap it up and then hold center for an entire stock, pretty much. Because I think the way that Ed's playing right now, he's not really figured it out, but he's figured out a way to comfortably play this matchup, like his own way. I think that a really beautiful thing in Melee is when you have a matchup that's like harder or just like harder, and you find a way that's like your special way of doing it that's still good, you know? Like Mango finds a lot of ways to play like quote unquote like lamer matchups, but like in a way that's practical but still like true to like him as a player. And I think that Ed's figuring that out right now. I think Ed's finding these little hits. Great air though.
And now 1 forward air will do it.
Yeah.
And you don't like to see that when you're just running along the stage and the character drops down and forward you. That is some Arcadian stuff.
Yep.
Just put that shield out their ears.
Oh my god! Dude, I thought I was gonna grab there. That'd have been fucking ridiculous.
That would have been unbelievably sick. But now Ed again with stage control and grabs that roll on stage.
Grab.
Yep. And look at the great coverage. He's just said, Ears, you cannot come back, and there's the rest off the roll. Ears reacts extremely negatively to that, and 3 stocks to 1 is going to be hard to come back from. And Ed trying to steal it right there with an up tilt. He almost got it too.
Oh my god, the frying pan! Alrighty, dude. Ed is giving him the business right now. Ears needs to play impeccably. Like,
yeah. Loving the play by Ed. Down 1 game, made the adaptations he needed to make, and a dominating game 3 performance.
I love that forward air after the back air because not only does it cover him by a shield, it's also pretty safe.
Yep.
Peach doesn't have many tools to challenge that. You caught it.
I've never seen the throw animation from Pup before. That looks hilarious.
Alrighty. Ooh, alright. Dire straights by Ears, dude.
Cameron's saying, not very impressed by Ears.
What a nerd.
Oh, that could have been a rest.
That should have been it.
Rest out of shield has never been one of Ed's fortes. He's not. It's sort of like every Puff has a rest repertoire, if that makes sense. And they need the muscle memory to react instantly. Like, I've seen this situation before, I know I can rest. Ed doesn't really have that one yet, but once he gets that, it's going to be frightening.
Gotcha. I think also, like, that's the first dash attack I've seen in this set from Ears.
Sure, yeah, so he wouldn't be ready for it.
Low-key, dude, Ears was down by so much, and he's actually, like, if he...
I mean, it's 120%.
If he kills Costa, though, like... Okay, good forward smash. Costa does it.
2-1.
Good set.
Yep.
Costa definitely...
Yep.
Definitely figured some things out.